What's up, guys? I enjoyed my earlier 30-minute game so much I thought, why not try another one? Let's see what we get. We've got a 14-14, and this time I have the black pieces. So we had a Vienna last time. Let's see what we get now. So this is a 7-9. And does my opponent want to play? He does. Okay, e4, e5. Let's go. I don't know if I'm going to go Latvian. I'm going to go knight c6. And for the previous Freddy Krueger lines, okay, we've got an Italian, so I'm going to go Rousseau. Slightly more comfortable with this repertoire than going straight in for the Latvian. I just don't know it well enough yet. Okay, we have takes, and pretty sure we advance and kick the knight. If queen blocks, always got this, and then pawn to d5. Well, depends if the queen's at home. If the queen's still on d8, we can play an immediate d5. Okay, but now the knight is going to have to do something, because now the knight can't go here or here, or here or here because of my knight. This is very much the Vienna style. So it's like a Vienna gambit in reverse, the only difference being this bishop is here. But the point of that bishop being here is that sometimes d5 can come with tempo. So then it's almost like in the Rousseau, you can kind of get a Vienna gambit situation. Or is that the correct move right now? I think that looks solid. Preparing d5, but there may also be the immediate knight d4. Queen can't come here to defend c2. Okay, so if I do this, let's think this through. I do this. Is the queen going to retreat? Or is the queen going to come in with check? I think knight f6. Always play knight f6 in these lines. Always play knight f6. Have it tattooed on my eyelids. Because that now opens the door for the lovely d5 with tempo and allowing our bishop to win back the pawn. And look, we have 1, 2, 3 pieces out on the board. Our opponent only has 2. And this one's about to get kickety-doodahed as well. So knight out. Maybe it's time then for knight d4. Hitting queen. Queen's going to be forced back to d8. Now, I think little thing is telling me this is a blunder of some kind. I go there, attacking the queen. Queen can't take, queen can't go there because of that. I go there attacking the queen. The queen wants to defend this. Wherever the queen goes, pawn takes d3, comes with a discovered check. This is one of the really, really spicy traps in the Rousseau gambit. Goes here, I simply go to c2 with the family fork. Queen, rook and king. Thereby winning the queen. More than likely. So it's going to be one of these two moves. And then I think e takes d3. Check. And then maybe even dc. But we shall see. We'll cross that road when we come to it. Okay. Now I'm pretty sure it's this. Comes with discovered check. Bishop can't block because bishop is then lost. Knight can't block because pawn takes. Queen can't block because pawn takes. It's nasty. Also, knight takes c2 now with a fork on king and rook. And actually the bishop. Has to be, doesn't it? Has to be. I take bishop, pawn takes, queen takes. So I think king can't stay there and can't go there. So it can be king here or king to f1. Most people are going to play king f1, aren't they? But this, that would have come with check now. King's attacking the pawn, in theory. I can just take the rook. Probably should. Then if king takes, I have a check. Bishop blocks doesn't work because of that, or even actually knight takes is probably better. Unless I've taken the rook. But I'm actually only a pawn up at this point, believe it or not, boys and girls. So, one thought is knight e4. Check. This is also a thought. So knight e4, I don't know. Knight e4, he takes the pawn, king's out on the board. This knight's now undefended. I come back with check. Queen actually defends both knights. Knights are on opposite colours and controlling everything. So knight here. I've still got the rook. No one's taken the rook away, right? I can win the rook on the next turn or whatever. If I come here and knight takes, knight in. That's sorry, it's not knight takes. Knight blocks. Knight in with check. King. Don't know. Or am I just missing something really obvious? I can take the bishop as well. Maybe I should just take the rook. Maybe it's. Check. King can't go there, can't go there. Can't stay where he is. Has to retreat there or take the pawn. Can't go there. That's my old German shepherd. She's very poorly and old. Having a little sleep. Okay, so I've got a couple of very, very tempting moves. I mean, but also, literally just knight takes rook is very tempting as well. Let's do them through again. There, he can't go there. He can take the pawn. Can't go there because of the pawn, can't go there because of the knight. He could shuffle away into the corner, in which case I'll probably just take the rook. That looks good. Queen here. Now I'm going in with the knight. I think just on principle, centralising the knight is a good thing. If he takes this pawn, pretty sure knight there is devastating. Okay, he's gone in the corner. That means I think we just take the rook. Just take the rook, takes away this square from the king. We might have queen takes that. I'm not too concerned. I'm kind of winning here. If queen takes pawn, the knight hangs, so something must be done. Well, the knight doesn't hang, it's under attack. Currently defended by my queen. My queen's slightly in the way of everything else. I'm currently up a rook. Plus my opponent has lost castling rights. Knight to here is playable. That attacks the queen. If bishop takes, I take. Very good indeed. Nothing wrong with that picture. I want to move this pawn. I want to take that if I can. Very interested. I will be interested to look at the analysis on this one and find out if it feels like there's probably something a lot eviler that I could have done. He's got a knight and a rook that just aren't in the game at all right now. Okay, my instinct is to take. He can't check me with a rook. I think we're okay. Queen can block this check. This is just pointless. No, in fact, this bishop's pinned, so I can't do anything. So my immediate idea is to play either b5 or d5 and attack the pinned piece. Okay. Now, if I play bishop here, he's got the same idea, but then I can take with my pawn, can't I? So I think that works. The bishop's still pinned. This bishop's technically pinned, but this doesn't work because I just take it off. And then I do the same to him. One of these pawns comes up, and he can't eliminate the attacker then, because he's got nothing. It's absolutely wide open, just how we like it. Okay. I do actually have a free pawn, and then a checkmate threat should the queen vacate. That is tempting, I have to say. I also have d5 now, hitting the bishop, releasing this. I think that looks nice too. But what's the purpose of this knight move? Yes, he might unleash his rook, but this just looks winning. Knight here doesn't work, knight here. I mean, it's coming in, but I'm just going to take the bishop anyway, probably even queen takes, and try and force a trade of queens. His queen's undefended, so it does force a trade of queens. And this is unpleasant too. And I haven't castled. Right, so I'd love to do this. Okay. Right. Queen takes, and we're up +8. Bishop takes is also nice, but this is my one chance to take the bishop, because this move has now broken the pin. Therefore, I should take, and I am going to take with the queen. Just to create extra tension. And then if bishop takes here, okay, take. Right, bishop takes f5 is my first thought, and then I've actually got, bizarrely, options to castle either side. Okay, right now I'm +8. Now I'm +9. I have the bishop pair. I'm going to have a castle king, and I've got 2 rooks. It would be a special kind of challenge to lose from here. Okay, this is my first thought, but I'm not immediately going to play my first thought. I think rook HE8 makes a lot of sense as well. I can come here, I can attack the knight, puncture his pawns, create rook tension. I'm up a full rook and even a pawn. I've got a 4-on-2 on the queen side there. I'm in the minority on the king side. Don't expect this guy to last forever, but we'll see what we can do. I mean, bishop here is a nice anchor. Okay, he's attacking my bishop. First thought is just to drop back. Don't see why not. It's keeping the king trapped there. Second thought is just to delete the knight. So it makes sense to move like a tortoise sometimes. Delete the knight. He just hasn't got enough bits on the board to compete now. Okay, he's attacking my rook, and he's attacking this pawn. Well, good luck with that, because if you take that pawn, you can't then go here. King goes here. So if I just drop back like so, if he takes this now, I believe your knight is actually trapped. Let's shoo the knight off. Okay, that hits the rook, also defends the pawn though. No reason not to drop all the way back and just pair the rooks up again. Makes, you know, any rook tension a lot more poignant. Let's drop back. Or, no, I don't have knight here. Rook there, sorry, because of the knight. Okay, this. And then I think this just skewers the rook onto the knight and forces a trade. Okay. What about this? Or this? Same difference. That is preferable because it looks down that way. Okay, knight takes, pawn takes, trade rooks, happy days. I'm all over this guy like a rash, so it doesn't... I just have to, you know, double check that I'm not doing anything really stupid like getting a king and rook forked or something like that, but even so, I've got a rook here that I'm going to come in here and just go gobble gobble. King can't go there, and he resigns. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's have a look at that opening. Because did I bugger it up in any way? Obviously, I was like super strong in the ending. No, not by the look of things. Okay, playing through. Rousseau mistake. Okay, best move. Good. Get in. Knight f6. Always play knight f6. And this is a blunder, because indeed we come in. Queen there. Oh, that's it. Of course, yes, I remember now. It's knight takes, because queen can't take, because then pawn takes pawn with check, and the queen is lost. Yes, I forgot that one. Okay, good to know. Good to know. That's one lesson to take away. Now, there's a couple more inaccuracies. This is okay. D takes c2 is best. Oh. Bishop's pinned, obviously. So that actually just forks. Wow. Didn't even think about that one. I was just thinking about pieces doing stuff. Okay, king f1 was best here. That's okay. Knight takes e3. Should have taken the bishop. Fair enough. But and that's the difference is minus 5.4 to minus 9. So check the... And again, should have taken the bishop. Wow, that's interesting. So I got a whole rook. But the computer's saying that actually an equal trade of minor pieces is better, okay? C6 was best here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, but we're already winning from this point. But yeah, interesting one. Interesting one. I do like the Rousseau. I do like it very much. So, and you know, when you get lines like this is kind of why I play chess. So, does the Latvian have as much sex and spice in it? I don't know at this point in time. So I may even retreat, come away from the Latvian and go back to my previous Freddy Krueger repertoire with knight c6, but we'll see. Okay, but certainly enjoyed that one. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. Do appreciate your support. Please subscribe to Chess Bootcamp if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you soon.